It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. Today, conference bragging rights on the line in this SEC Big Ten clash. It's the Utah Utes and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Reese?
Holly, thank you. And the Red Raiders headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Jones wants to throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They'll run it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
There he goes. He's at the 50, at the 30, inside the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Utah!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And the point after is good. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Hand off to Joyner. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. The Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Out of the gun, here's Quentin Joyner. Maybe some room here. The 40, inside the 30. The 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Back to the quarterback. They're all over him. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35.
Trick plays are really fun when they work. But when they don't work, everybody's like, why the heck did you run that? Because I practiced it. I practiced it all week. I'm going to call it at some point in the game. Unfortunately, it didn't work out.
Scanning the field, it's Hammond. Right side, it's Joyner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. Straight ahead, it's Joyner. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? From the gun, he did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And I love this offense being physical, man. Fourth down and short, the defense knows you're going to run it. You still break through the line of scrimmage, and now you got 4 downs to get in the end zone.
They'll run with Joyner. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And he's in for his second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking for room. It's Brady. Defense all over him.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
Breaks into the open. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. The Utes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try it over the left side.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Right back to the well. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Jones to throw. Leaves his feet and makes a nice catch along the left sideline. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And the Utes moving quickly to the line.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he
can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Inside the 25. Turning it on to the house. Touchdown, Utes.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he tacked on the extra point. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Sends it back in motion. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Enough to move the chains. He's loose down the left side. At the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total, as he now has 7 on the year.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Jones wants to throw it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. The Utes racing to the line in the hurry-up. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. That was an entertaining first quarter. Fireworks all over the place, as will be indicated in our first quarter stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
They kick it away on fourth down. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Driven back.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
The give to the back. And this one's not going to work out either. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down.
And this defense steps up. They're losing. They need a play. 3rd and long, you're thinking pass. The offense actually tries to run the football. Not fooled. Forcing the 4th down now, trying to get the football back.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Snapped on 4th down. Oh, pressure's coming. He's got it. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They give it back to him. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Here's a give to Joyner. Inside the 35. There he goes. He is in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they capped it off with that thrilling 46-yard run to pay dirt. Deep in the end zone, it's Hawkins. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him, finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. He's got enough. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Utah!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And that is how you finish with a 54-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Making the adjustment. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Goes high to pull it in. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Handoff to Joyner. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll send the back in motion. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? This is hardly a surprise after converting their first 2 fourth-down attempts. They'll try it again. Looking for the edge. Now the toss. Runs through the tackle. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
They'll give it to Joyner. Finding some room. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Well, nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good gain for this offense.
And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To throw, it's Hammond. Buying time to his right. Setting up the screen. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Joyner. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Timeout called by the Red Raiders, and now Texas Tech will have no more to use. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Breaks the ground right along the back of the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. From deep, it's Hawkins. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. Lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We start with the Navy Midshipmen taking on the number 16 team, the Temple Owls.
And the Utes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. Looking to the big tight end. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Man, they have been great on 4th down. A perfect 3 for 3. They'll try it again here. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time, they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
The Utes are in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Utes! Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He's tackled, brought down. The 25-yard line on the return. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Right at the line. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. They'll go with Joyner. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Looking to pass. It's Hammond. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one. And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, it's Smith. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. Turning it on. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tough run here. It's Joyner. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Well, that's new. If you want to give the ball to the tight end in this situation and let him run the football, I mean, goal line area, maybe. No, you know what? It stunk. It was a bad play call. Don't do it again.
3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. On the option, keeps it himself. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Using his feet. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Quick give. Pulled to the ground. And the Utes headed quickly to the line. Jones to throw. That one just came off his hand badly. They're going to leave it in the hands of their offense on 4th down from their own territory, holding the lead. Snaps it, and he has to have it. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. 4th down, needed conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big 4th down conversion.
Running to the left. Just ran him over. He's past the marker. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And he showed off that stiff arm as he had a decent run. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Jones wants to throw it. He finds a dead spot in the middle. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Wide receiver going in motion. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Gets the back moving. Working the ground game. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Turns it upfield. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! He'll try to tack on one more. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Motion from the back. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Needs it. There he goes. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
Hey, man, 4th and 1 at any part of the field is risky to go for, especially when you're in your own end of the field. But they did. It was a good play call. I like them being aggressive, especially after getting that 1st down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Running inside, it's Smith. Stopped right there. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Sells to fake. Look out! Buried before he could blink.
3rd downs are so crucial, and quarterbacks, you want them to be, elite with their functioning, be able to go through their progressions, get rid of the football, not take sacks. But they just took a sack. How about the individual effort by that defense, understanding 3rd down and getting to the quarterback?
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Well, I know when the defense